Say
Yo, elf! Boom, 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 boom. Why he comes the Spider-Man? So, and
guys,
we learned from last year. Is it out of focus?
focus, man. Are you losing your? There we go.
Oh, do we want to restart or
Now
just
for
go
the
with
audio
it?
listeners, it's
Okay.
fine. Now for the audio listeners, that was a visual gag.
Yeah, that was a visual
So
gag.
make sure you guys go.
What?
I'm turning it to manual focus.
Focus on me. Focus on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, it's not that it's out of focus. It's that it keeps like focusing on the light, dude. It keeps focusing on the light, dude.
I can't tell if it's focused because I'm wearing a effing Spider-Man mask.
But we'll be all right.
Guys, you might recognize this costume.
Hopefully I'm not too dark either.
Actually, you know what I noticed? We did a total swap. I was Grogu last year, which is Star Wars.
Holy.
You were Spider-Man. Now I'm Spider-Man, and you're Star Wars.
No
And
effing way,
guys,
dude.
check it out.
No crotchal blockage.
You won't have to block
There's
my
no blurring of the blockage.
crotch
Is
with-
Arizona lore accurate?
You won't have to block my crotch with Tobey Maguire's face.
See, now that was funny. And we got the lightsaber. We got the lightsaber.
Guys,
And we're
it's
back. It's Halloween.
Ooh.
Happy Halloween, dude. What
Peter,
are you?
I'm Peter B. Parker.
Because of the belly.
Because of the
Peter Belly Parker.
Peter Belly Parker.
But do you think that was a joke on Michael B. Jordan?
Who knows?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I've never thought about it before, but now that I'm thinking about it,
Maybe it is.
I think it might be a Michael B. Jordan type situation.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Or
I guess we'll never know.
Maybe it's Michael Belly Jordan.
Maybe it stands for Michael Belly Parker.
Maybe.
It stands for Michael Belly Parker.
Guys, let us know what you think the B stands for.
Guys, let us know what you guys dressed up for as Halloween. I'm technically Bobby Bon Bobby.
Baby Bon Bon
Except
Baby
I have a
here.
green lightsaber, so it's not lore accurate. So I'm more just like a Jedi.
Yeah.
I'm more just like a Jedi. Maybe Kit Fisto. Maybe that's it. He might be the only green lightsaber wielder. Who else holds a green lightsaber? Shazam.
Go Web Go.
Go Web Go.
So, guys, I'm probably not going to have this mask on for much longer. It's getting kind of hot.
Oh, it's getting hot for me too, but, you know.
We could crack a window. It is.
We don't even have the fireplace channel going.
Oh,
We're so unprepared.
Alf.
Oh, Alf. No, it's fine, though. It's fine, guys. Welcome back to the Halloween episode. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys are dressing up as today. Because this is coming out on Halloween, and I'm saying that so that I have to be held accountable for it actually coming out on Halloween.
And will it?
Yes, because I just said that I will. Well, because we're doing this anyways, I will. I'll make sure of it.
And it better be.
Well, usually I'm lazy, but I won't be. I'm trying to get better at that. Dude.
Guys, do I look like a good spider? Like I could be the next Spider-Man, maybe?
You look like you could be the next Spider B man. You look like you could be the next Spider B man, dude. He does kind of look like Spider-Man.
Thanks.
A little bit. I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to brush his ego, but...
Do you mean it?
No, I don't mean it. Is that good?
Sorry, I was just doing a stretch.
We learned... We've already been over that. What am I talking about? I was going to say we learned our lesson from last year and you're wearing shorts.
Yep, already said that part.
Already said that.
Also,
so.
this whole costume is just up my ass, bruh.
That's fine. You like it that way.
Man,
don't expose
this is
me.
going to be the episode that blows
Don't
up because
expose me.
Spider-Man is in the thumbnail, and now you've just made it weird.
Guys, this is the episode that's going to change your lives. It's going to change a lot of people's lives. You have to watch this episode, guys. Would you agree?
I agree.
Did you watch the new Sam and Colby, The Conjuring episode?
Nope, but what we're going to
My
do on the
fly is
podcast, are you kidding me?
Well, it was down.
what we're going to do on this week's podcast that I've decided just now with no prep time or anything or letting Ethan know ahead of time is we're going to give our top 3 Halloween candies.
Okay.
We're going to rank our
Isn't
top
that just-
3 Halloween candies
Isn't it just
each.
top candies? Isn't every candy Halloween candy?
First of all, I just got a text. It's from Obama. He says, no one likes you. Okay? So now that
first
that's
off-
out of the way.
First off, crazy that he's texting you.
Well, yeah, him and I are
Second off, what
buddies.
the fuck, dude?
Yeah, him and I are buddies. Listen to the podcast
Third off-
right now.
Does he like me?
Nope. And guys, I got to take this mask off
You have to wait until
now.
the second part at least.
What? You think
Open
so?
the friggin' window, dude. Go
You say so.
open it.
Are you sure?
Yep, and we're going to be talking about top Halloween candies because we're not really talking about anything right now.
Talk about Spider-Man.
Well, we'll be talking about Spider-Man in Part 2 because we don't want any spoilers.
Yeah, we're going to have
dude.
some spoilers in Spider-Man 2 Part 2. So watch out for those.
But
And
watch
guys,
all the way through regardless. I want to see that average audience retention time be 59.06.
And guys, quick question for you. Would you let me swing into your bed?
Would you let him swing into your life? No. For me.
Also no for me.
Also no for him.
No for me.
Let us know in the comments down below. Would you let him swing into your life /bed /bum?
Yeah, I am sweating. So here's what's going to
You
happen.
definitely need 2 hands for that.
But I got to hold the microphone.
Just put it down for half a second.
I got to entertain the people. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the mic down real quick.
And
We'll talk. So I
I was in the middle of talking. Well, talk, dude. He's currently got it. So, guys, how are you guys doing at home? Everybody at home.
Check this
how
out.
are
Check
you
this
doing?
out. Check this out. This is something else. I just wanted that on the podcast.
I didn't want that's getting cut out.
Let me put the hat back on. Go Cubs. Dude, the colorway. Ooh.
Bored.
How do I look, guys?
You
Tell me
actually do look
honestly.
Pretty cool. No, you actually do look pretty cool.
But he wouldn't be a Cubs fan.
He'd be a Yankees fan easily.
Or would he be... He might be a Mets fan. If he's from Queens. Think about that. If
He's
he
not
was...
from Queens.
Sure he is.
He's from New York. Is that the same place? Is that a neighborhood in New York? Yes.
If he was from Manhattan or the Bronx. Bronx, obviously.
Or Brooklyn. No, he'd be a Brooklyn Dodgers fan.
Brooklyn, I don't know. I don't know
They
which
still
way
exist.
they swing.
I don't know either, obviously.
Let's get him on the horn.
All I know is let's go Rangers.
Take that back.
Never. Because let's go Optic.
Now that I got the mask off, I'm getting a better look at my belly in this.
Not half bad.
Not half bad. I kind of am a little bit turned on.
It's not half bad.
Guys, this one is not brought to you by Mountain Dew Pitch Black. However, it's kind of spooky.
We're kind of just talking about nothing right now. So
But
let's
that's what
jump
podcasts
into our
are.
first segment, which is
Talking about...
tell us how your day was. And?
I was talking about Mountain Dew, and you cut the segment saying that we weren't talking about anything to go and talk about less.
And guys, what's your top 5 Halloween candy at home? What's yours? Top 3 or top 5?
Up to you, man. Top 5?
It was your segment, fam.
Ooh, yeah. That is
Got a
so
pimple on my
that is
forehead
so
that I'm
mid.
picking right now.
That's so mid. You let me down, Mountain Dew.
It's not that bad.
Let's just do a quick, easy breezy CoverGirl top 3.
Okay.
Now, my number 1 is razor blades, specifically.
Okay.
Love when I get razor blades for Halloween. Really just keeps you on your toes.
Well, they're free. It's free. That's how you get things.
And I gotta shave.
Okay.
So, no. This is a real serious segment.
This is a serious segment, dude.
Or do you want to do do you want to do a candy draft? I feel like
I'm
a draft
not prepared for that.
I feel like a draft will take too long. So let's just do in the spirit of Halloween. Ooh. top 3 Halloween candies.
All right.
This mother effer is looking it up, bruh.
I'm looking up Halloween candy so I can get ideas. So I can see if there's any specifics.
I think I already know my top 3, but
Okay.
we're gonna go snake in order here, right? Because what are the odds we have the same top 3?
Very low.
Very low. Now, if you say, or anyone at home says candy corn, we're gonna have a problem. Okay?
Yeah, but why say that though?
I just want to get that out of the way.
Why say that?
I just want to get that out of the way because they're still
Okay.
they still manufacture candy corn, which means people are still eating it. If you're eating candy corn in 2023, I don't know. I don't know.
So what's your top 3?
So I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go 3-1. Okay, we're gonna go our third favorite, second favorite.
Okay.
Okay. My third favorite, all right? Mars bar.
What the fuck? You talking shit about cotton candy, and then you're gonna be talking Mars
When did
bar?
I talk shit about cotton candy?
Just now, you're like anybody that eats candy corn is going to
Candy
hell.
corn is not cotton candy, numbnuts.
I didn't say it was.
Real.
This guy's tweaking. This guy is tweaking. He's on Mars right now.
And I am
Mars
with my
bar.
Mars bar.
Holy shit.
Mars bar or Snickers?
Well,
I guess they are two different. I'm actually going to put Snickers instead of Mars bar.
hey.
And welcome back, guys.
And welcome back. I thought I replaced the battery, but it turns out I didn't.
Turns out it didn't. So
Turns out I
that's what
didn't,
you
but I
get
just
when
did now.
you don't eat a Snickers bar. Snickers
So my man said
satisfies.
Snickers, and now I'm going to go with my top 3, and I'm not just saying this because I was going to say it from the start, candy corn.
You definitely have killed a youngling.
You eat Mars bars.
I changed it to Snickers.
That's worse, fam.
What? Snickers? You're not you when you're hungry.
Dude, Snickers and Mars bars in no one's top 3. Candy, period.
They're so good.
Holy shit.
Okay, what's your number 3?
I just said.
Take it back and give me a real one.
I swear to God, that's a real one.
This is so fake.
If we're talking Halloween candy,
Bro,
this is the one time of the year
when
that I get to
in
eat
God's green planet
any
have you
opportunity
eaten
I get.
a
Any
candy
oppor-
corn?
Any opportunity I get.
You are a brain dead individual.
Any opportunity I get.
Candy corn is worse than black licorice. I want you to know that.
Oh, no.
I want you to know that. Blood eats Cadbury cream eggs at Easter time, bruh.
Those are fire.
Those are kind of fire. Unless
I prefer the Kinders.
Kinder eggs? 100%.
Yes.
Then that's why we're
Kinder
going
eggs?
Halloween, because obviously Kinder Egg usurps Mars, but Kinder Egg is not on my top 3 Halloween list because it's not a
If you're
Halloween
giving
candy.
out Kinders on Halloween, like, just close up shop for the night. Just turn the lights off, lock the door. Don't give out any candy.
When you get older, do you think you're going to be a get up every time and go to the door kind of guy, or are you going to have a bowl out with a take one note?
No, I'll probably... for a few years at least, I'll sit there.
Or
I'll sit there all night and just watch TikTok.
Here's a good idea. Dress up as a scarecrow or something
That's how you get punched.
and have the bowl next to you,
Or you just... No, that's what you do.
and you're sitting in the
sitting
chair.
there. You don't move. You go, take one.
Or, hey, man.
And they're... Only take one.
Bruh.
Bruh. Or you just sit there and go, he takes more than one. Bruh. Blood took more than one, fam.
Bruh.
Blood took more than one, bruh.
Takes 2. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Okay, so my number 2, okay, is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Okay, same.
Copycat.
Yes. I didn't really come up
So
with
you have the
another answer.
worst take, and then you just copy my good take.
You had the worst take with Snickers, bro.
And
I'm in the majority. I'm right in this scenario.
And my number 1 Halloween candy, is Hershey's Cookies and Cream.
Bro, you have an awful list.
The little ones.
The little ones are the worst ones. They are 80% white chocolate, 15% cookie.
Blood doesn't like white chocolate.
Hate it. It's just milk. It's just sugar and milk. It's not chocolate. There's no
What's milk
there's
chocolate?
milk, chocolate, and sugar.
What's your number one?
Well, what do you think milk? What do you think white chocolate is?
Milk and chocolate.
No. There's no cacao in it.
No cacao. No tao.
Are you being serious?
Bro, I don't give a shit what it is. It tastes good. Kind of like a Big Mac or a
ass.
hot dog.
It's kind of ass. It's kind of ass. I will say, though, the Hershey's Cookies and Cream 1.5x cookies, great.
Is that a bar?
Yeah, there's like, well, I don't know if it's 1.5x, but it's like more cookies, it says. Great.
Cookier.
Way better. So good. Like,
Why don't you just get an Oreo bar? Oreo at that point.
Great. Arguably top 5 bar. Without the extra cookies, unedible.
Guys, I had white
Tastes like
fudge.
you're eating milk.
I had white fudge covered Oreos.
Poo.
What's your number one, bro? Blood is going to say fucking nibs or something.
Nibs. No, nibs are my least favorite candy, period.
Nibs.
I'd rather black licorice than nibs, bro.
No way.
Kit Kat. Easily.
Good take.
Great
Good take. I'm glad you didn't say Smarties.
Ew. No, because I'm thinking like
Aero bar is below candy corn.
100%. 100%.
Interesting.
100%.
What about Rockets?
That's below nibs. Easily below
It's
nibs.
just Tums.
That's easily.
Did you know that the Americans
Tums.
call those Smarties?
Yes. And have you ever had the same thing, but like the lollipop, like the chalk lollipop?
Yes.
Yeah. Also worse than Rockets.
What's your thoughts on the lollipop that has the bubble gum on the inside?
Oh, fire. And it's got the brown wrapper,
Well, there's a couple different.
but the brown one is like the best one.
I think the brown one's just a chocolate lollipop. I kind of like the red one, where it's like a cherry lollipop with
But
the.
what are those called, though? They have a name.
Yeah, it's called
Double
like
bubble?
lollipop my ass.
Double bubble? Double bubble, toil and trouble? Let's look it up.
Lollipop my ass.
'Cause actually-
in your face.
I might put that over
Nibs.
Reese's. Lollipop candy.
Lollipops, or as I like to call them, cavities on a stick.
Oh! No. Changing it. Immediately changing it.
Who changing?
I
He's
have a
putting
new
Twizzlers
list.
on his list.
I have a new list.
Hit me with it.
Okay.
Is there an uneaten breakfast sandwich on your counter right now?
No, that was a bagel.
Just didn't feel like it.
It just was a bad day.
Huh.
I wanted it. I knew that I was going to want it. And then I went to Chudley's, got a hot dog instead. Thought, I'll have the bagel later. Didn't.
Is there cream cheese on there?
Butter.
Butter?
Oh, the bagel's garbage.
That's trash. I was not inquiring
Oh,
about
okay.
eating it.
Okay.
Can you imagine I just eat a 3-day-old
number
butter
three,
bagel
number
on
three,
the podcast?
Halloween candy. I'm going to make this more of like a Halloween candy.
That's what I was trying to do, and my fucking said candy corn. I guess it is Halloween candy.
So
but
number
that's not
3 is still candy corn.
Blood is not serious.
Number 2, Tootsie Pops. That's what we were talking about. Tootsie Pops are fire.
Blood is talking shit about my list. Broke out the
Unbelievable fire.
worst list of all
Number
time.
1, caramel apple pops. Tell me you know what those are, man. Oh my god, that shit's so fire. Dude, that shit's fire.
Bruh, I didn't anticipate to lose this much respect for you.
Caramel apple lolly.
Blood literally just said caramel apple lolly
Dude,
as his
those
number.
are so good.
That looks like someone took a shit on a lollipop, bruh.
You like a Snickers. That just looks like a shit.
O. Henry's look like actual poo-poos.
Dude, these are so good. If you know, you know. It's not even if you know, you know. Like, everybody knows those caramel lollies.
I've never
Those
seen
caramel apple
that
lollies.
in my life, B.
You've lived a bad fucking childhood, let me tell you.
I said don't worry about it, cuh.
Everybody at home knows the caramel apple lollies are where it's at.
No one
my
no
list.
one at home knows that.
That's my list. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Because I was trying to.
That's a list of a kid who's never had
Kit
candy in his
Kat
life.
and Reese's are better, but they're not. But that's not like really like Halloween candy, because a Halloween candy, if you were to choose everything,
I'm talking about like the little versions.
I know, but if you were to choose everything, like nothing. It's just what's your favorite chocolate bar,
Reese's Pieces.
and then it's like it's not even a Halloween candy thing. So I win because I stayed more true to the list than Blood over here. Blood over here said Snickers.
I am speechless after that altered list. You have 2 lollipops
And they're so good, bro.
and candy corn.
That's
I don't even think
Halloween
Mom
candy.
likes candy corn.
When it doesn't matter.
And she likes black licorice, bro.
Exactly.
That should tell you all you need to
exactly.
know.
So her taste in candy is trash.
Real.
So it means that her lack of candy corn enjoyment.
But I like candy corn. Just kidding.
I'm gonna make a meme and I'm gonna post it. It's gonna be a video of Sam Sulek flexing in the mirror and it's gonna say smallest candy corn enjoyer. And I'm gonna post it. And it's gonna get 1 million views and I'm gonna get 1 million subscribers and you're gonna be fucking sucking my ass, my prolapsed ass, right out the gate.
Can't do that anyways.
Is that appropriate?
Can do that anyways.
100%.
You're under Spider-Man
That's actually
arrest.
a good meme. And I will be posting it.
I can't
Smallest
wait
candy corn
to-
enjoyer.
I can't wait to go like this.
And it might get no views. But
gonna
it's worth posting. What if it blows up, though?
I'm going to ensure of it that it gets
I'm gonna
no
ensure of
views.
it. I'm going to ensure of it, dude. Well, you tell
You're
us at
telling
home.
me
Okay.
this?
Tell us at home, because I know there's going to be people talking to me in person and us in person, i.e. our families. I'm curious. Is that a hot take? Is candy corn a hot take? No. I say no. I think
Candy corn
you're
is
more
the-
wrong than I am in this scenario.
No. You're living under a rock if you think that that's the case, man. When
I
was the last
honestly-
time you've
my
ever
honest thought?
When was the last time you've ever seen anyone eating candy corn?
Never.
Correct.
That
You want to
doesn't
know
make-
why?
When was the last time you saw somebody eating a Kit Kat? I never see anybody.
Dude, I'm
eating
on the
a
hunt.
Kit
I'm
Kat
like, you're
ever.
having a break, bro. It's because they're always eating Kit Kats on breaks.
When was the last time you saw someone eating a Reese's? Never. When was the last time you
Mom.
saw someone eating a Snickers? Never.
Me.
Okay, that you don't count. Obviously, I would have said me too. I actually haven't had candy corn yet.
You know where
this
all
year.
the candy corn is? Except for the ones that
Shoppers.
you get? Nope. Mass graves. They dig mass graves for candy corn because no one eats them.
You're in the wrong here, and I know that you are.
I'm not. Look, Google, is candy corn good?
Googling.
Just Google, is it good?
Is it good? Is candy corn
Good.
free?
And it's going to say no.
Is candy corn good?
And what does the top result
Love
say?
it or hate it, candy corn is a staple of Halloween. Doesn't answer my question.
Yeah, it's a staple of Halloween, just like...
Oh, the great candy corn debate. Why this Halloween treat is so polarizing.
These
why
are
are
the-
candy? They're related. Why are candy corn so good?
That was clearly written by a bot. ChatGPT loves candy corn.
What kind of people like candy corn?
Incels.
49% of Generation Z likes candy corn, and 46% of millennials say they like it.
So I am in the majority.
Barely. But that, no.
Also, if
No.
Gen Z, bro, you can't be eating candy corn like you can't be hitting the Renegade and then going and snacking
Boomers,
on candy corn.
56% candy corn.
That makes
Gen
sense.
X, 58. Millennials, 46. Gen Zers, 49%. But that's enjoy, not do they despise and think whoever eats it has to go to hell. That's what you think.
Correct.
So it's
And
more,
that's the 51% of
no,
millennials.
It's not just you either love it or you think everybody deserves to burn in hell for eating it. It's either you're just like, I don't really like it. Or it's like, yeah, I like it. Or it's you're in the minority for thinking it's weird. Here's my philosophy.
Maybe
right?
I just don't
I will
like
let
you.
people do what they want to do and just let them live their lives.
Interesting that you say that based on the conversation we were having earlier
Which was?
about who Miles should or should not have a crush on.
Yeah. How does what I just said?
Because you said let people do what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And you had a...
And was I saying that Miles shouldn't do that?
Yep.
Or was I saying that I don't personally... I actually find it noble.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, but I'm saying that now because that's what I meant.
Oh, shit.
Well, I wasn't not saying that, though.
And guys...
I was saying that because in the Miles... In the Spider-Man, he falls in love with a deaf girl. And I was like, my original opinion is I don't understand how you could. No offense. They're great people. I'm saying practically, how do you date a deaf person? Everybody you know would have to learn sign language or they just can't talk to them.
Type.
Simply no. They're blind too.
Oh, no. Well, that's a problem.
I wasn't saying Miles shouldn't date her because she's deaf.
All I'm saying is you always say when someone else is judging someone, you always say we shouldn't judge people so much. And then you are the most judgmental person I know.
That's a crazy statement with no backing.
Well, I don't want to put the backing on the podcast. I can give you the backing after we cut.
But that's so different.
It literally isn't.
I'm not telling them not to live their life that way.
But I'm saying you will tell someone to not judge someone for stuff that they have done that is bad. Meanwhile, you will judge someone's lifestyle choices.
Like what?
I don't want to say it on the podcast.
But whatever you're thinking is wrong. I don't judge people for their lifestyle unless it's like, unless you're doing some like dumb demonic anti-God shit.
That's based.
No, it's not based.
Anyways, we're getting off this. Oh God.
Oh shit.
We're getting off.
You're mad.
I'm very happy.
No, you're mad. I could tell. You're coming up with baseless arguments.
Bro, I have base. I don't want to put them on the podcast. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Okay, we'll talk about it off the podcast, and then we'll come back on part 2.
And talk about them.
There's no getting in trouble because I'm telling you right now, there is no lifestyle that I don't think somebody should live.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
On the break.
Okay. And if it's and I know that whatever, if I do think that about something, then it's not cancelable.
Definitely is.
But we'll get back. But you just no.
We
but you
we
can't,
have
no,
an
because
extra.
you can't say that. Not say what it is, and then just say no. But you're canceled. It's cancelable. Trust me, it's cancelable. And then they just think like they're just gonna think the worst.
Think the worst.
That's fucked up.
We still have an extra 14 minutes.
That's how a loser argues.
We still have 14 minutes. Remember, because the battery died. We don't have to cut the audio for another little bit.
14 minutes.
Yeah, because
why don't we just cut it now so we get a fresh start?
We do that,
and then we can talk about this because now I'm heated.
He's curious.
He thinks I'm a bad person. You think I'm a bad person.
Does that make him a bad person? Let us know.
No, but I want you to know right now, it's a baseless argument.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Part 2.
For you, it is baseless.
We'll come back.
We'll come back and we'll see what Ethan says after I present him after I own him with facts and logic.
Hit me with the facts and the logic, and then.
Yeah. Okay. See you in the second part for Spider-Man 2. Guys, good news. We hashed out our differences.
I'm not canceled.
We're not canceling Ethan today.
I'm not canceled because there was a misunderstanding of judgment versus
hating someone for who they are.
Yeah, exactly. No, between judgment and just disagreeing with somebody. I'm not disagreeing with their lifestyle. I'm just disagreeing with their opinion. That's not judgment. I'm not judging them for having that opinion, though.
Yeah. You just hate them, is what I'm saying.
Well, I think they burn in hell.
Right.
Is that fucked up?
Yes,
it's fucked up.
And also we did agree on the fact that candy corn is really bad. So,
no,
guys,
didn't agree on that.
If you made it to this part of the podcast, that means you've probably played Spider-Man 2 or you don't care for it to be spoiled. And if you do care for it to be spoiled...
And I think Mirage was better.
Real. If you do care about it being spoiled, I would...
Just mute.
Mute, let the podcast play out. Just so we get the retention time. Thanks so much in advance. But guys, Ethan and I have both completed Spider-Man 2. I have 100%ed it. Ethan not quite yet, but he has beaten the story.
Playing Elden Ring.
Guy needed to.
Pretty good game. You ever
I
heard of it?
needed to check this
played
guy's
it?
attitude at the door and tell him to beat Spider-Man 2 before this.
No,
So
I
we
knew
can
that I
talk
was
about
going to do it for today.
But guys, initial reaction to the full game. Wow,
It was great.
it was great. I mean, honestly, one of, if not my favorite Spider-Man story
Yeah,
of all time.
I would agree.
And I had said to Ethan that I think that this story is what Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 wanted to be.
I think so too.
And I think that obviously we love Spider-Man 3 to death.
I would say that this is the best Spider-Man story outside of the comics. Because
Into and Across
You
the
could
Spider-Verse
I forgot. I keep always forget about those.
are
That's
very
true.
good. But
This-
personally, I think this is my favorite.
Yeah, I think it is too, just because of how much was done in it, and I
Yeah.
think it's like a book versus a movie. Like the book's always going to be better because there's so much more you can do with it. The game should always be better. Obviously, you can make bad games, but
And
like,
there
you
have
can-
been bad games.
you can put so much into a game. There was so much in this that couldn't have been in the movies just because you only got 2 hours.
Yeah. Now, personally, I am somewhat aligned with the masses in saying that I do wish this game was a little bit longer.
I do too. It was short.
But that never
It was only like
deterred
10 hours.
that never like lessened my enjoyment.
No.
I
didn't
think
know
in
how long it was
total
gonna
I
be.
think in total I 100%ed it in 27, just under 30 hours. Which again, like, that is not, it never felt like a grind, which I love. I hate feeling like you're just grinding to get to the end. And I think that all of the games that I've played this year, or like over the past couple years that I really, really have enjoyed, I've been able to complete 100% without ever feeling that. Like God of War, I never felt like that. I always wanted it to keep going. Hogwarts Legacy, I think, just kind of capped. Like, if it had gone on much longer, I probably would have felt that way. But it was a good enough amount of time to 100% that game. Spider-Man 2, like, no, I was never feeling like,
Did you 100% complete God of War, you said?
yep,
Oh,
both the
yeah, I'm not.
old one and Ragnarok.
Maybe I could now that I've gotten better at gaming from playing Elden Ring.
But even Elden Ring, like, that's obviously a bigger game, but that never felt like a slog to get through. You're always just, like, looking forward to the next thing.
Yeah, arguably too much.
And I think that, you know, there are other games that I've played that you're kind of like, all right, I enjoyed the game, but, like, now the grind to 100% is just, like, lowering my enjoyment, which you never want. So that all being said, I think I would give Spider-Man 2 as a game, like a video game, all-encompassing, a 9.5 out of 10. And I think the only reason why it dings a half point is because it wasn't quite long enough, in my opinion. But the story, 10. Easy 10 for me.
Yeah.
And sorry to keep going on and on. But the other thing that this game did so well was when last week we were talking about it and you said there was a Mary Jane mission, I was a little bit worried, but I was not expecting to actually have fun playing the Mary Jane missions.
Dude, the last Mary Jane mission was sick.
It's a shooter.
Yeah, it's awesome. I was like, this is awesome.
Like, they made those missions fun, which I think is a huge thing that needs to be considered when talking about this game. Is like they made the worst parts of the last game fun.
Yeah.
And they made the fun parts of the last game even more fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree. I would put it as a 9 just because I think it did feel like wow, I'm already done. I feel like I didn't get to experience that game at all. Maybe that's because I haven't 100% completed it yet, but like even still, I'm like, that really flew by.
And you just kind of like went through the story. You didn't do any of the side stuff along the way.
I just went through the story and I beat it in like 10 hours. And it's like, that's a great story. It feels like it happened in the blink of an eye, though. Like, looking back, it feels like I didn't really, I don't know, it feels like I didn't really experience anything. But then when I think about it back, I'm like, no, but that was an amazing story. And there are so many cool things that happened. It's weird to feel like it's already over. The only reason why I wouldn't agree with you on a 9.5 was just because it wasn't like, if this was the first time I was playing a Spider-Man game, I would have given it a 10. But because I already got through that initial like craziness of that I am Spider-Man, I'm able to swing through, and like the graphics are cool and the suits are cool and like all that. Because it wasn't that same initial reaction. It just felt like more of the same stuff in a good way. That's why I can't give it a 10.
Yeah, the stuff that was driving me along wasn't necessarily the gameplay in this one.
Yeah.
It was the story.
Like, I wasn't playing it being like, this is the best game I've ever played. I was playing it like,
I do think,
the
though,
story is cool and I want to know what's going on.
I do think, though, that this is
Better than the first one.
You can, yes, obviously, but I was going to say, you can make the argument for the Arkham games in this category, but I would say that this is like peak superhero game. Or at least competes with the Arkham games.
Maybe I'd put this at a 9, and I'd put like Arkham Knight at a 9.5.
I mean,
Like,
that's
peak,
not a
peak superhero.
All-
I think
all of the
Arkham Knight's a
Arkham-
little. It's got it a little, but
different. Obviously,
two fucking phenomenal games. I wouldn't give Arkham Knight a 10.
no. I think that a lot of people ding Arkham Knight because of the Batmobile tank stuff.
That's exactly what I was thinking. And the worst part, what really takes the point, is, you remember the Deathstroke fight in Arkham Origins? Coolest fucking thing ever. Arkham Knight, you're fighting with a tank.
You fight Death's.
Yes. Deathstroke, you fight him in a tank. The ninja guy who's like Deadpool. Who's
Yeah.
the OG Deadpool.
I don't remember
you
him
fight
in
him in a
Knight
tank.
in Arkham Knight.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, maybe that's why. You're not thinking of the Arkham Knight fight,
no.
which is also in a tank.
Nope. A Deathstroke is, in fact, in a tank. I know for a fact that it is.
Yeah, they just had too much tank.
They need to... They have
Because
too much
the
tank.
usage of the Batmobile, being able to drive the Batmobile was fun. I enjoyed driving the Batmobile, but there was just too much tank. Too much tank combat.
Yeah, and they should have utilized the boss fight of Deathstroke in Arkham Origins more. They should have done that mechanic with like Arkham Knight. That would have been cool to like fight him like hand-to-hand combat. That'd be awesome. But other than that, like 9.5, because that's such a small part of the game. Like, the story in that game is awesome. The vibe is awesome. I felt more like Batman in that game than I did Spider-Man, only because of the stealth. Like, when not that the stealth in Spider-Man should have been better, but that because Spider-Man's not a stealthy guy. Like, it's not.
I didn't really find myself engaging in much stealth this one. I kind of just was like...
There was a lot of fighting in this one.
Yeah.
But in Arkham Knight, it's the stealth that accelerates the feeling of being Batman, because everyone in that fucking place is scared. You're like hidden in the shadows. You're using gadgets. The animations are super cool. But
yeah.
Anyways, I would agree with you that like, you could so easily put this on par with the Arkham series. And when they come out with a third, I mean, I guess the Arkham has
Has
fourth.
3 or 4. Yeah, you're right. If you count Origins.
But I mean, Spider-Man 3 is going to be sick.
Yeah, I think someone was like, if they said something like, if Spider-Man 1, the game was, he compared it to some Marvel movie that was like, if Spider-Man 1 is Iron Man, Spider-Man 2 is like Civil War, Spider-Man 3 is going to be
Like Endgame.
like big, epic. So we'll see in 5 years or more.
I'm just trying to think
Spider-Man
about
3.
like who they can still do. But they're making a third one. Obviously, they teased it at the end.
Yeah. So what's funny is that, you know, last week we gave our first impressions. Neither of us had beaten the game yet, and neither of us had gotten to Venom yet.
Oh.
And the game just like is on a whole other level in Act 3.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Because like Craven and the build up to like Harry, like the build up to Harry revealing that he has the symbiote, and with a little bit of Craven at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. Act 2 of you in the symbiote, also just fun.
Yeah.
And the fall of Peter in this one is done so well. Like, dude gets mad.
Yeah. He was getting, like, angry.
Like,
kind of based,
Spider-Man
honestly.
3, he just says, now take home this. In this one, he, like,
That might be more
almost
based.
kills Mary Jane.
That was also, I did not see that coming. When she turns
into Scream. Dude, when he said, bro, when they're in the house and Venom is there and he goes, we are not a thing. I was like, is he going to say it? And then he goes, we are not Harry. I'm like, bro's going to say it.
We are Venom.
But he goes, we, and it cuts to Peter.
I know.
Then back, are. I'm like, say it. Venom. I'm like, let's go. I was fully hoping that Eminem would be the credits song.
Dude, Venom. I mean, yeah, that's the thing is like.
But it kicks you off playing as Venom.
Because the game was so quick, there's a lot of things that I feel like went right over my head. Because when I look back at it and I'm thinking about Venom, as like, dude, that Venom was done so perfectly.
Yes.
Like so perfectly.
Yes.
So I need to take more time to reflect. I might need to replay the game.
Yeah. Even like, obviously, I know that last week I was like, I think Norman might be. I think they're doing a red herring. I thought that Venom was going to be someone else up until we got who Venom was. For a moment, I thought Craven was going to end up being Venom.
I thought for a little bit, even as I was playing, I was like, is Craven going to be Venom? And then there was something in it that it was when it was after you lose the symbiote. Also an awesome boss fight. Like such a great idea for a boss fight. But when you lose,
like when you fight
Peter, because Craven just got tossed like a ragdoll to the side. I thought the symbiote was going to come off of Peter and go and find Craven, and that's how he was going to.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if that's lore accurate at all, but that would have also been cool.
Yeah.
The only thing that I had a little bit of gripe on is I didn't feel like Harry had enough time to be angry at Peter enough to justify his anger to do what he did. And I get that Venom takes over, but like Harry he went from 0 to 100 really quick.
But I think that he kind of had to, because he was like, bro, I'm literally dying. Give me the goddamn suit. And Peter just like wouldn't give it. Like he kept asking for it.
No, I know.
And Peter was like, yeah, hold on. 1 sec though. I gotta like this shit.
This is something else. Yo, 1 sec. Yo, this is something else.
This is something else, bro. Hold
when
up.
I'm holding something that I wasn't before. This is something else. Yeah, real.
But like, I was worried when I saw like 70% main progress on PlayStation 5 say I'm 70% done with the game, still no Venom. I'm like, are we gonna feel like we got enough Venom? And I genuinely feel like the way that they did it, I felt so satisfied, because it was like, it starts you off just with such a left field move by letting you play as Venom.
I know.
Like, I did not see that coming
at all.
At all. I was like, Venom's obviously going to be in the game. It's the marketing material. Yeah. But to play as Venom, that's sick. And then not only to play as Venom, first of all, murdering people.
No, like, you kill them. You kill
violently. Them. You have the final boss battle against Craven as Venom. And then you fucking kill Craven.
Oh, yeah. Also
viciously.
Grisly death.
Like violent death for Craven. But blood goes out strong. Broski goes out strong. And it's such a cool boss fight in Times Square.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness. And then Venom fucking sprouts wings.
That was insane.
And that was so cool.
Gasped.
So did I.
When it happened, I was like, wings, and then because what happens is like they kind of pop out
Yeah.
and they're red on his back, and I'm like, don't give him wings. Then you're like, oh,
So sick. It's so
And then
cool.
the other thing, when I was fighting Venom as Miles, I was hoping that the last phase of the Venom fight you'd fight as Peter, but then blood was fucking dead.
Yeah, he was toast.
When the ground started like crumbling underneath him, he just limp ragdoll falls in the hole. I'm like, oh, the guy's dead.
Rip Peter.
And then he just comes walking out. It's like, oh, okay, he's alive. That's fine. But then it was fine because in the end, they both like fucked him up.
Yeah,
in the air. That was
cool. So cool. And dude, literal like chills, like the whole like from the start of the Venom boss fight till the end of the game, my body was just vibrating. Even like when Miles goes and revives Harry, I was standing there yelling at the TV. I was like, Harry! He comes back, but Blood is in a coma. Norman Osborn is not happy with Spider-Man. First question I had, though, how does Norman not know who Spider-Man is?
That's what I was thinking, too, because Miles and Peter are standing. So his mask is off. When he carries Harry out to the EMT, and Harry Osborn, or Norman Osborn is there, obviously they made the conscious decision to put the mask back on. They don't want it. But then Mary Jane is...
But they're holding hands. They're holding hands. I'm like, Norman,
it's Peter's girlfriend holding hands with Spider-Man.
But it's fine because we're gonna have some fun in Spider-Man 3. Now, I was also thinking, what fucking villains do they have left?
But now that you brought Norman Osborn back up, he is going to be Green Goblin.
Well, the guy literally says, prepare the G serum.
Yeah. And I was thinking back to formula.
Like, Green Goblin is going to be the main...
And when he showed up, I don't know if you noticed. I'm sure you probably did.
Guy was wearing green.
Guy was wearing green when he pulled up to Otto Octavius.
But even in the first game, the first time you see Norman, he's wearing a green suit. He just loves green.
Yeah, well,
he's wearing a green tracksuit in his house. Like, guy loves green.
Great color.
But I think it's a pretty clear cut that Green Goblin is going to be the main villain for the third one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Probably in like a Doc Ock similar style where it's like you don't know, they don't know each other are the villain. Maybe Spider-Man will know that Norman is the Green Goblin, but it's going to be
like Spider-Man 2. No, wait. It's going to be like if you combine Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3, where there's Doc Ock, but then also like now instead of Harry thinking Spider-Man killed Norman thinks Spider-Man killed Harry. And I kind of like that. I was kind of like, it's kind of like the same thing.
But like, will
it's also
Harry...
Like, it makes sense. Like, I want that motivation to be there. He needs the motivation.
So...
And I'd rather Green Goblin than fucking New Goblin.
Oh, God. Or Dane DeHaan Goblin.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. But...
Or what if Harry comes back as Hobgoblin, and he's just Venom and Hobgoblin?
That would be wild.
Be awesome.
But I do think... So here now we're going into early Spider-Man 3 predictions. Now, part of this is going to spoil a side mission for Ethan. And I kind of feel bad about it. But it's fine.
It's fine because I
want your verbal approval.
I'm going to be excited just as much to hear it now than I would be.
So I'm not going to spoil the whole thing, but we are getting Carnage in Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
That's
awesome, dude.
Because of that, I think we're also going to get Monster Rock. That is my early prediction. Because bro can't move. Bro can barely walk. What is that pause button at the...
What?
Has that always been there at the bottom of the viewfinder?
What?
The little black rectangle.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a pause button. It's like the f-stop.
Oh, I'm losing it.
It's like the ISO.
But, yeah, I think we're getting Monster Rock. And I also think that we haven't seen the last of Venom.
I don't know. It did burn up into ash. It did burn to ash.
But we are getting Carnage.
But that's a different symbiote.
So I'm just thinking like Harry. I feel like Harry's got to come back in some form. Unless he comes back as Hobgoblin. But are you going to fight Harry again? Is Harry going to be a villain again in Spider-Man 3?
Well, unless he comes back as Venom, and it's like
That's
it's
what I was
like
thinking. He
Venom
comes
2,
back
and
as Venom.
and he helps you fight.
Exactly. That's what
I don't
was
know if
thinking.
that's in the comics though, so I don't. I mean,
Maybe
if they
they
made a movie about it and they didn't get a bunch of flack, then I'm sure.
Maybe they won't do Venom again. But we are definitely getting Carnage.
At the end of a side mission, they tease that. That's crazy.
Well, I thought that the side mission was going to be ending with a boss battle against Carnage, but I'm kind of glad that they
Didn't. Yeah, thank
didn't,
God.
so that we have more villains for the next one. But I'm trying to think bro, who else?
I mean, Sandman. Sandman can come back.
I guess, but you kind of help Sandman in the side mission.
Oh, I haven't done all those either.
You're repairing his mind.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
doing
but
the guy a favor. So unless he's blood is still mad, but they killed all of the bad guys from the first game. So none of them can come back.
Well, in what way?
Craven killed all of them. Did you not pick up on that?
No.
He came to Manhattan to hunt.
Oh, yes, you're right. He did kill Shocker. He did kill
poor Shocker, bro.
He did kill
Vulture, Electro.
He killed Electro.
Yeah, I think the only one from the first game that's still alive is Rhino somewhere.
I did not see that he killed Electro.
When you're sneaking around as Mary Jane in the Craven area level, he has his armor, like Electro's armor. So you kind of just assume that he's been killed.
Oh, okay.
Scorpion gets murked.
Did not see that coming.
That was kind of the first moment of the game where I was like, whoa.
Oh, this is taken that way.
Yeah, Craven doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Craven's killing these people. And then it was all those people from the first game dead. You're like, okay.
I feel like that's how they could have drawn it out. Was maybe don't do that behind the scenes.
Maybe, but then you're kind of just watching cutscenes of Craven killing guys.
Down.
I'm also down for that.
I'm down for that.
I'm also down for that. But I think a certain amount of mystery, I totally forgot about Lizard. That was such a cool chase scene when you're chasing Lizard.
That was the boss fight. Was it glitched? Was it like you where he was running around like this? Or was he like this?
No. I was totally fine with that. My guy was totally fine.
Like he was like
He was in combat mode.
Yeah, my guy was not. He was running around like he was strolling.
When you're
around.
facing him, when you're facing Big Lizard.
Yeah.
He was just trying to seduce Dr. Connors. He's like, "Yo, chill. You didn't want the smoke."
No, he's risen him up.
He was trying to.
Yeah,
but, everything they just did everything right in this.
I just think but Lizard, I don't think will be a villain though.
No, I don't think Lizard. We've got.
Oh,
Lizard.
you're just saying.
I'm just saying I forgot about Lizard being in this game, just because again,
It
it's
goes so
short,
fast.
but it's also
There's a lot.
just dense.
Yeah, it's
There's
dense.
so much going on, but it never felt overwhelming.
No, it didn't.
It felt well paced.
Yeah.
But I just wanted so much more, and I think that is a testament to how well the game was written, because you're just like, I just want more. I want more Craven, bro. I want more Venom. I want more of all these characters.
Yeah.
But the symbiote suit that they created for this game,
It was great.
so cool.
And then when it evolves too.
I know, and the first time it evolves, I was like, something is different about this suit. And then it evolves again, you're like, bro's mad.
Wait, it evolves again?
It evolves twice. It evolves the first time after you see Dr. Connors in the underground, and that's when you first start getting angry, and you're like, whoa, Pete, chill.
But there's only 2 costumes.
I know. I don't think you have the original. I think it's a slightly modified from the first one.
Sure?
I could be mistaken. I'm almost certain it changed twice.
I didn't notice it changed twice. Maybe the first to the second was
The first to the second was minor, and then the last one was severe.
Yeah.
But I would say right now there's only really 2 confirmed villains for the third one, and that's Green Goblin and Carnage. Monster
Dr.
Rock.
Octopus in some way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's just coming back as Doc Ock.
I mean, yeah, you can't. Unless he just comes back along with everybody else, and it's like Sinister Six.
No, I don't think they're gonna bring everyone back, unless
Not
Norman.
the dead ones.
Oh, unless they.
Like he comes back with Green Goblin. With
But most of the
Sandman.
Sinister Six is dead.
No, wrong. The Sinister Six is Sandman. Well, Craven, I think, is
Dead.
part of it.
I mean,
he's dead.
It's definitely dead.
Mysterio.
You should play. I mean, you'll know more about Mysterio
Yeah.
once you finish his side quest. I don't think he's going to be a problem. That's not a spoiler.
I didn't
necessarily
think
for
it's
his
gonna be a
outcome.
problem either. Who else? Who else is in?
I think the
Sinister
Electro.
Six?
I think Electro
I
is.
think Electro is.
R.I.P.
And I think Vulture.
Yeah.
And there's one more. I mean, maybe I don't know. Let me look it up.
Doc. Did you say
maybe.
Green Goblin?
Green Goblin's not in the Sinister Six?
They already did Sinister Six in the first game, though.
But that
it was
wasn't-
different. But they did it though.
I know, but the actual Sinister Six is Craven, Sandman, Mysterio, Electro, Vulture, and Doc Ock.
So we did say them all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So half of them are dead. So I don't think they're doing that.
Yeah. No. I don't.
The only if it's not going to be Monster Rock, then I think Norman will just build Doc Ock a wicked new suit or something that helps him walk.
Monster Ox Spider-Man. Is that like a thing outside of the video game?
I mean, I don't care if it is or it isn't. I think it's coming back, bro.
I don't think it's a thing outside the video game, but if it comes back, I mean that would be awesome.
Yeah. That would just
Oh,
be
I think
so
maybe I
sick.
spelled it wrong.
And he goes, "Rah, die!" Again, you're like, yo! Make that game playable on the PS5, please, Sony, for the love of God.
Not gonna do it, man.
Please! What do I say, please? Anyways, guys, if you have a PS5, go out and get Spider-Man 2.
Or what if they do, dude? What if they just do Monster Ock plus Monster Goblin
Just everyone's
plus
monster.
Carnage
Just everyone's got the
Plus
venom.
Monster
Everyone's got the
Spider-Woman.
venom in them.
plus Monster Venom?
But yeah, I can't really think off the top of my head who else from Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery they would be able to include.
I mean, they got 80, bro. Like, have you seen that picture of like every Spider-Man villain?
Oh, they definitely. I'm not saying there's no. Oh, Chameleon. Oh, that's kind of a spoiler. Chameleon will be in Spider-Man 3.
It's not. It's just as much of a spoiler as like
Carnage.
Carnage.
But Chameleon will be in
I
Spider-Man
don't
3
know who the fuck that is. How do you know that?
because he's in Spider-Man 2.
Oh, like just as Chameleon.
Yeah.
When? Can't even picture what Chameleon looks like.
You'll recognize him if you see a picture from the old Spider-Man book that we had.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But how do you know that he's in it? He's called Chameleon?
Just keep playing the side missions is all I'll say. Guys, that's it for this week. Again, go out and play Spider-Man 2 if you can. You will not regret it.
Morbius.
Morbius!
What if he's in Spider-Man?
Spider-Man 3, Morbin time. Guys,
This
Spider-Man,
has been the Halloween
out.
podcast.
boo!
Bobby Bon Bobby. Out.
Oh.